Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. I'm glad you're here. First off, just want to give a quick shout out and thank you to the channel members. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just welcome anybody who's going to watch this struggle bus video. We may only do one knife depending on how it goes. We may do two. I just want to do a little quick breakdown and maintenance of these Medford knives, these full-size Medford knives. I believe they're on washers. That's why I've got my Slick 'em all out that you can get from ocdforedc.com, Justin over there. But if you're so inclined and you hadn't had a chance yet, if you'll please hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification icon, it'll really help me out. It'll notify you when I release new stuff. All right, so I think what we're going to do is we are going to take the Midi Marauder that I just failed. We're going to take the Midi Marauder and try to break it down real quick. And then we're just going to clean it up, reassemble it, see what's inside. This uses an actual T30 pivot, just FYI. And a lot of people talk about custom makers not wanting you to diddle with their knives. The way I found out what this was I reached out to Medford Knives, and the shop foreman, or the guy I talked to, said, oh yeah, it's a T30. I mean, he was really nice about what to use to get it out. And then the body screws, guys, are T10s. So I don't know if I'm going to have to take out the clip. Okay, these are tight. Whoa, Nelly. Let's break out the Weehaw stubby and see if this is going to be worth the struggle bus. Now those are locked in there. All right, so this one's going to require some heat. So what I'm going to do, to be a coward, is I'm going to put this bitch back together and we're going to try the Infraction. Screw that. I would just put some oil in that son of a bitch. But the hardware is super deep. Guys, I've got bits to get this out, get it apart. All I got to do is get my little heating iron. I'd probably use a blow dryer because I don't want to change any of I don't want to heat anodize these scales. But yeah, I'll clean this one out later. Let's see, this might be the same boat. When we did the Slim Midi, it was pretty easy. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Well, that's very, very easy. And I'm free spinning, so it may not be as easy as I thought it was. Use the little bit holder, finger bit holder from Skiff Workshop, Skiff Bearings. All right, just hold that in there. Talking to myself, guys. Look at that beefy ass screw. Holy Loctite, Batman. It's pulling out the other side. That's odd as all get out. But we'll let it come. So guys, that has red Loctite on it. This is going to be probably struggle bus till the end. Maybe not. Back spacer's loose. It looks like it's about to come out. So let's see if I can get any luck with my pivot. All right. Guys, I'm just having a little struggle bus here. I might have to take that clip off. I don't know why this screw's not coming out. I can't get to the barrel. But I really don't think not held together back there. It's just free spinning. Welcome to the struggle bus, people. There we go. Look at that. We had a very interesting. And I've got my Knipex for these barrels. So what was that extra washer from, guys? What the F? Why do we have two washers? The one just in the body scale. Do we know? Do I put it back in there? I didn't see it come off the pivot. This is mondo interesting. It was not, oh, yeah, it is too. So we got two bearings or two washers on each side. Okay, okay. Let's see if I can get these off just to clean them up. They seem to have very, very little or no lubrication. It's not as dirty as I thought it was going to be inside. Man, that's tight fit. Guys, this is going to get good. Let's do this. Let's get this little alcohol. One thing I wanted to look at is this number again, 110159. There's a hair, yuck, tippy. 110159. 110159. See how every part is built together or for each specific knife? That is cool. All right, so I'm going to lube up this little clothy here with some alcohol. And I'm just going to clean off that blade. Got a bunch of schmutz on it. Clean out that detent ball. I'll get my little KPL stick over there in a second, clean that pivot ball out if I don't forget. Once I get all this stuff smushed up. So I'm recording this on Monday, and we'll probably, whoops, did you see that fly off? And we'll probably upload it this afternoon. I've got some other videos to stage out, and I figured I'd shoot this because I hadn't ever cleaned it out. What I need to do is get some better fingers. All right. My little Knipex pliers, just in case we need to get wild here, which I don't think we will. But you never know. Because what I'm going to do is, as much as I want to get that bearing off, I'm not going to fuck with it. I'm not going to struggle with it if it doesn't want to come. All right. You want to come? It wants to come now. Just broke loose and popped right back. Come on, bitch. Guys, I just had it. I had it halfway down the pivot and it sucked back to it. Defying gravity. You'll see these are solid titanium scales, so there's no weight relief on these bad boys. I just cut my nails too. That's what's giving me such grief. See, it's starting to come off, but the goddamn thing just wants to suck back up. All right, I'm about to say fuck it. I will not be defeated, guys. I apologize for this video, but I'll upload it in full transparency. But I'm getting quite perturbed. I'm getting very, very, very frustrated. I'm about to throw this goddamn scale across the room. There's that son of a bitch. Fucking struggle bus. All right. So, now then, let's see what cluster awaits us. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little slick-em-all. I'm going to do my best to not make a mess. Let's do this. Do a little cleaning. Just a little more cleaning. We'll lube up our detent ball there. What did I say I needed to clean? I need to clean this. Make sure I don't have any goo down in my detent ball, which I did. All right, slick them off. And guys, I just take 3 or 4 little drops, put it down on that scale, kind of grease up that pivot, and then we're going to take 1 washer, And we're going to place it other side down. Then I'm going to double dose it with another loose little bit of grease on this washer. Slick them all. Slick them, slick them, slick them all. All right. Then I'm going to put just a smidge in my detent. Ever so a little bit there. Just a little on that ball. All right. Just surgically putting a little bit on there. Let's see, we'll flick them all here. Don't want to get it down that pivot. That would suck. See, I'm just barely putting the tiniest little bit on the face of that metal. Maybe too much, but I think I'm using it very lightly. But what do I know? Smooth side to the blade that I can find. Whoops. All right. Let's see about a couple more drops. Got our bang lubed up there since we went through the struggle of getting it apart. All right. Now, ironically, the Slim Midi went together with this little bushing pack like a frickin' champ. Like nobody's business. I mean, that was, and I guess this would too if I didn't have those. I'm not going to unstick those barrels with my Knipex because have not been forced to yet. So if I'm not forced to, why put myself through that schmidt? You know what I'm saying? You people know what I'm saying? Y'all agree with me? Or would you think I should have taken my Knipex? I don't want to booger it up. Loosen that bitch up a bit so it can move. Yep, I'm an idiot. I left the backspacer out. Welcome to the struggle bus, kids. Glad you could attend. Glad you could come. All right. It's kind of odd. Take this out again. Put our backspacer in. And let's put her back together for the second time. And we're not home yet. And that up just slightly. This side, and do the same thing. We're gonna need our finger bit. This is a handy tool, guys. I recommend anybody get one. They're aluminum, or you can get them in 3D printed. I get the aluminum. Very, very reasonable. Very inexpensive. Use Javon 10, save yourself 10%. I'll put a link in this description if I get this knife back together. I think we're having issues that I'm not aware of, or fully aware of, till I get it put back together. I think I will discover that I'm fucked. Maybe not. Something's feeling kind of janky. Okay, way too tight. Way too tight. Way too tight. Guys, we're back. That was me. I failed it twice. Do it for center. You're just put that slick-a-mo work in. Guys, that is what we're going to call finish. I'm going to leave this bad boy together as she is, since her screws were a little bit argumentative there. I will heat them up, break them down, maybe get them loose, come back and do it. I don't think you guys will be entertained. I've got some skiffs that'll be coming in pretty soon, and I'm going to do a couple of change ups there on a couple of knives. But yeah, guys, that is the Medford Infraction breakdown, maintenance, whatever you want to call it, cleanup, struggle bus. Guys, I appreciate you watching the content. Anytime you watch the content, all I ask is that you please look out for the guy or girl to the left. Please look out for the guy or girl to the right. Try to keep loving your heart as you move forward. Look out for one another. And please choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.